Okay, so I've had my first official problem with the 4960 since the rebuild. 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I think he's ran that thing for 2 years. 2 years ago. 2 winters ago. But anyway, it's nothing big, just a simple starter problem. Probably just going to pull the plate off of the back of the starter. I had moisture get inside of it, and it may have burned it up. So what I'm going to do is either pull the whole complete starter out of the tractor and polish it up, clean it up as best I can, and put it all back together again. Hopefully it hasn't burned the brushes, and then I'll just take it out. I probably should just pull it off and have it rebuilt. There's a local shop here, maybe Monday. Tomorrow I could go over there and get that done, but it won't start, it won't run. It's on the other side of the grain bin there. Let me get my gloves over. It's on the other side of the grain bin. I've got the skid steer started up on the other side of the 550 there, and we're gonna go ahead and drag it in here. So I gotta get a chain there, and I'll hook it up to the skid steer and drag it in. So you get to watch me do that. Oh, the joy. What'd I do, Tim? I forgot to record the whole damn thing. Yep, I forgot to record the whole damn thing. I had this thing set up on the skid steer and everything, and I pulled it in the shop flawlessly. I just wanted Tim to gather this crap up so I could take it down to the dumpster. Right, Tim? Yeah, we did some shed cleanup the other day. At least I did. I don't know. Nobody else was around. Yeah, well, do you know what we're doing, right?
Yes.
We're going to shut that door, which I have no idea why you weren't able to do that when I left here 10-15 minutes ago. Kind of weird, huh, Tim? Okay, so now that I've given Tim enough shit, probably should turn some lights on here, but I'm not going to right at the moment. Somebody's texting me. This is a John Deere remanufactured starter, and it doesn't start. It's just, it gets moisture. They get moisture in them. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm going to show you what I get out of it. I got plenty of power up there. That's it. So I'm pretty sure that the brushes have seized up again. I had this happen about midsummer, and then it started getting really bad. What was it, this fall? Because the tractor goes to the field and then it doesn't get used. It doesn't get put in, and it gets moisture in there from rain. So, of course, it's just normal crap, you know. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and pop this top off of here, and we're going to, I think I'm just going to take the cap off the back of that starter. I did it this summer, so I'm pretty sure I can do it again. And then I'm going to mess around in there and see if I can fix it while it's still on there. If I cannot fix it while it's still on there, I'm going to pull it off and ship it out, because I don't have the doodads to fix it with. New brushes and clean the armature, and if you keep doing that, they're so retarded looking. I hate that. It makes you look mental. Are you going to pop that top off of there? Anyway, so we're going to get started on that. Tim's going to take the battery box cover off, and then he's going to take that side panel, the left-hand side panel, this guy right here. There it is. Look at that. Man, look at all that dirt that builds up on this thing. You didn't do a very good job of cleaning your tractor off, did you?
What?
No, look at that mess. Looks like freaking Clampetts live here. He's going to need to take his toolbox out and get this off of here. We'll just move that to the side. I think it's 1/2 inch. And that will give me enough room to get a little ratchet wrench in there and pop that cover off and see what's going on in there. So here we go. So the real excuse for me not getting this all on film was because I actually had company, and that company does not like being on film. So, and I was talking and working at the same time, which screwed up the whole program. I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, hey, you're gonna get that thing painted? Well, yeah, my plan is to get it painted. There's some things that I'd like to get for this tractor. One is a new plate here. The reason I would like to have a new plate over this one is this one it burned from the battery box. And there's some like this stuff here. I can't get this stuff new from Deere. any of that stuff. So it's kind of, yeah, it's just one of those things. What do you do? Like that one there, that had burned, and you can see that it changes the composition of the metal and allows it to rust out a lot faster. So there's some other upgraded stuff that I'd like to purchase for this tractor. The interior needs to be redone just like it always has. I just haven't gotten around to buying the kit, so maybe while it's in here I'll do that sort of thing. But yeah, so that's it. I mean, the thing starts up and it runs perfectly fine now. What happened was there was moisture inside, like you saw earlier in the video, and it caused the brushes to seize up on their slides. There's little slides that they go in there. I'm not sure what their actual name of that is. You know, what the technical name for that part is. But yeah, it actually caused them to seize up, and there was only 2 brushes touching the armature. So with that being said, it's now repaired. I had to work it loose with PB Blaster, and I used starting fluid, and then when I was done I used a light coating of hydraulic oil to lubricate the brush slides, and that should do what I need it to do. And I also greased the armature on the bearing on the outer casing of it. So this job is done. It does start up and run perfectly fine. You saw that in the video, obviously. And I'm going to reach down here. I'm going to shut this off because you know what? It's like 4 o'clock. Oh, come on already. There it goes. Yeah, so I'm done. That job is done, and now I got to move on to the next job, which is, I'm not really sure just yet. Yeah, I mean, I got a whole lineup of stuff in here. The Mack truck, the old R models in here. The propane, 8120, 7410, or 7810, the 4320, that old I6 International, a 332 skid steer, and a 4960. Yeah, so I do have some other projects that I'm going to get started on pretty soon. I just have to get my time allocated. It is nothing but mud out here, so it's kind of hard to bring hay in from the field when it's so muddy. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more.